Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have the 2020 Volkswagen Atlas SE with the technology package. This vehicle competes against the Honda Pilot, also the GMC Acadia, and the Mazda CX-9. So my question for today's video is, how does this vehicle compare to the other competition? So starting up under the hood of the Volkswagen Atlas, this has a 3.6 liter V6. It makes 276 horsepower, 266 foot-pounds of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. As this one sits, it weighs 4,222 pounds. Fuel economy is rated at 17 in the city, 24 on the highway, and 19 combined. Regular fuel is recommended. On the front fascia of the Volkswagen Atlas, the exterior color is a deep black pearl. You also have full LED headlights here. You also have an automatic high beam with an LED turn signal, also with an LED daytime running light. And you also have halogen fog lights for a little part of your bumper. I'm surprised that this particular Tesla that I'm reviewing doesn't have front parking sensors. You also have this chrome script here in the front grille. You also have your Volkswagen emblem. Taking a look at your side portions here, you also have these cross contact LX Sport wheels here. The all-season tires. I actually like the 5-spoke design. I actually like the fat 5-spoke design. You also have 4 disc brakes on all 4 wheels. This is an 18-inch rim here. You also have this LED side marker here on your mirror caps. You also have this silver painted roof rails. Your wheelbase is 117.3 with overall length of 198.3. Overall, we're going to take a look at the rear of the Atlas. At the rear of the Volkswagen Atlas, starting with this spoiler back here. You also have this rear blade to keep your rear glass clean. You also have your Volkswagen emblem with your SE badge here. You also have your Atlas name spelled out in this chrome script. You also have your V6 badging here to let everyone know that you have the V6 model. You also have an LED combination taillight back here with an LED brake light, also with the LED reverse light with an incandescent turn signal. And I'm sad to report that your dual exhaust back here is going to be a plastic covering. Your exhaust tips hide under the actual bumper. You also have a standard backup camera. Open up the rear hatch back here. Volkswagen also gives you some underfloor storage and also a spare tire. With all seats folded, you're looking around 20.6 cubic feet of space. When you fold these third row seats down here, you get 56.8 cubic feet of space. When you fold all seats down, you get 96.8 cubic feet of space. But overall, we're going to take a look at the interior of the Volkswagen Atlas. So I have the key fob for the 2020 Volkswagen Atlas, the same Volkswagen key fob. You also have your lock, trunk release. You also have a remote start and a unlock. So to access the remote start, just hit this button twice and it fires right up. So walking into the Atlas here, that's how this grid here, you can lock the door, and Volkswagen does a sensor behind the door. You can see, open up this interior here, it's going to be a black interior, and unfortunately my particular Tesla doesn't have a moonroof that Volkswagen offers. Talking about the door materials here, it's going to be a hard touch plastic. You also have this brushed aluminum door handle with your lock controls here. It is express up, express down for all 4 windows. Kind of was expecting that. You also have your mirror switch here. You also have your trunk release here, also with some additional storage. You also have 10-way driver adjustable seating with lumbar support. You also have your headlight fixture controls here. This is a manual telescoping wheel. Get inside the Atlas here, closing the door. Door has a nice solid slam to it. So to take the Atlas out of remote start mode, just put your foot on the brake and press the start button here. As you can see, you also have your traditional gauges here with this thin leather wrapped steering wheel. You also have your cruise control setting here as a part of that technology package. You also have your voice commands here. You can also cycle through this LCD display here. You can check out your digital speed. You also have a digital speedo, your oil temperature, your fuel economy, and so forth. You also have your Volkswagen emblem here. I actually like Volkswagen steering wheels. This 3-spoke design here, which is my favorite. You also have this 8-inch display. This also has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and Mirror Link. Nobody hasn't told me what Mirror Link is yet. I'm just have to look into it myself. To car, you also have a nice display of the Atlas here. You can go through different functions. You also have a tire pressure sensor meter here. It's telling me that the oil change is due. Going to select. You also have energy consumptions. It's saying where the energy is going, which is 100% of the climate control. Going back here to media. Like I mentioned, this also has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You also have tri-zone climate control here. You also have 3-level heated seats. I'm not sure why Volkswagen doesn't offer cool seats. on the SE technology package. You also have these big knobs here for your climate control. It is dual climate control. You also have an auto on start feature here with your hazard switch. You also have a 12 volt here with a USB port with this rubberized portion here behind the shifter or in front of the shifter to put your phone. You also have, so putting the Atlas into reverse, you also have this backup camera. Unfortunately, there's no sensors in the front or in the rear. You also have a sport mode here. Just break it down here. You can switch to the different gears. This is the 8-speed automatic transmission. You also have electronic parking brake, no auto hold or anything like that. I'm missing some functions here. Probably have to go to the R line, which probably gives you some more functions here. Maybe even cool seats. You also have 2 cup holders here. Your center console here is nice and padded. A deep fair amount of storage. You also have a USB port in here. The seats in here are very comfortable. I wish they would offer this particular trim that I have with a sunroof to let additional light into this darkened cabin. The seats are nice. They're not aggressively bolstered or anything like that. Your dashboard here is going to be a leatherette material, but in some parts it is a hard touch material. You also have this storage here. I just like this full wood trim. Apologies for the sun glare. As you can see a little closer, looks like this wood trim. The glove box here is damp. It's lined with filth. We also have a CD player in here, which is kind of surprising. I'm surprised that Volkswagen still offers that, also with an SD card, so you can open up your navigations. Overall, we're going to take a look at the backseat of the Volkswagen Atlas. Get into the second row of the Volkswagen Atlas. The door opens nice and full. Materials back here are going to be hard touch plastic. You also have this retractable sunshade here, which blocks additional sunlight. You also have 2 mat pockets with rear vents back here. You also have your own set of climate control. There's no heated or cool seats for the third row or the second row here. The floor is nice and flat. You also have a 12 volt here with 2 USB ports. Volkswagen rated seat legroom back here at 37.6. Overall, we're going to take a look at the third row of the Volkswagen Atlas. So to access the third row back here, you just put this little lever here and the seat will hydraulically slide forward. So getting into the third row back here of the Volkswagen Atlas, Volkswagen rated seat legroom back here at 33.7 inches of legroom. I actually have a lot of footroom underneath this second row, but the passenger here can slide the seat forward for you to give you a little bit more footroom if you're over 6 feet tall. You also have some additional cup holders back here. Your materials back here are going to be hard touch plastic. You also have this air vent here on the side pillar here. You also have one 12 volt back here. The seats back here are nice and comfortable. Well, overall, I'm going to take the Volkswagen out and see how it actually performs. So starting off in the 2020 Volkswagen Atlas, this vehicle also has Volkswagen safety tech, which includes blind spot monitoring, also with post cross traffic detection or braking. Also have lane keep assist. The Toyota Highlander and the Honda Pilot are going to be a quick faster than the Volkswagen Atlas. Even with the V6 option, it's not the most sportiest. Surprisingly, the Honda Pilot feels a little sporty. Actually, I haven't driven the actual Toyota Highlander just yet. That vehicle has been refreshed for 2020, but the handling in the Atlas is very playful. It's loose. The suspension here is very nice. It's very well put. It's very planted. Talking about fuel economy really quick, it's rated at 17 in the city, 24 on the highway, and 19 combined. Regular fuel is recommended. With the V6, it makes 276 horsepower and 266 foot-pounds of torque. Put my foot down here. So I'm going to do a slight brake torque. So put my foot on the brake and press the gas. The thing has a lot of torque, even with that 3.6 liter V6. It kind of surprised me, but the Pilot, like I mentioned, the Pilot and the Highlander are going to be a little faster. This is also front wheel drive. You can also get their 4-wheel motion. The V6 is not powerful compared to the Honda Pilot that I drove a while back. Steering wheel, I don't really care for the steering wheel because it's too thin. The bolsters are very tiny. But like I say, the car steering is very playful. The Pilot steering was very more solid. It felt well planted, but the suspension here, like I mentioned, is very planted, is well put together. You won't be taking this thing on any back roads, hustling this thing, anything like that. This thing is really made for getting your family from point A to point B. So after spending time with the 2020 Volkswagen Atlas, this vehicle has great handling and a cabin design for everyday use. So how much does a Volkswagen Atlas cost? Starts off at $37,295. It also has a destination charging, which is $995. You're in a grand total of $38,290. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at @DriveOnReviews, and please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications. I catch you all in the next video.